Hello everybody. I think I'm 1 minute late, so I apologize, but I'm super excited to be on here. I'm probably going to give it a few, maybe just like 1 minute to let kind of people gather. But if you are catching the replay, you can probably fast forward it a second or two. But hashtag replay in the comments, hey Taylor. And don't forget, if you're watching now, we have a giveaway, which I'll mention again in a minute. So if you comment on any of these lives, the product posts, anything like that, you're entered into this product giveaway. So make sure and say hello. And I'm pulling this up really quick while we let some people. Hey guys, hey Jenny, hey Paige. Okay, so like I was just saying, hey Tina, if you are on here and you're a guest, go ahead and drop a comment. If you're here now or watching the replay, let us know because we have a giveaway. So all of our guests are going to be entered into a drawing, and guess what the giveaway is? I should have brought it over here, but we are giving away one of our like golden products of our company, and it is called Rejuva Beads. And what it does is it mends split ends in 60 seconds. And so if you're here, you probably have damaged hair, or you know somebody with damaged hair. And so if your hair's damaged, you probably got some split ends in there. This is clinically proven to mend it in 60 seconds, and it's yours free if you win. So just go ahead and comment and let us know about your hair, and just tell us all about it. That's what we're here for. So really right now, I'm just going to talk about, oh thanks. I actually used the restructuring collection today, so it looks amazing. It feels good too. But you got me off focus. We're here to talk about damage, and so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about damage. I was a hairstylist for 10 years. Hey Teresa, I was a hairstylist for 10 years, okay, and I never had good hair. I mean, my color was okay, like it didn't always go like I wanted it to go, but my color was okay, but my hair was just fried because my hair, if you see this little color right here, that's my natural color. So my hair is nowhere near blonde, and that's the color that I want to be. And most of the time when you have damaged hair, you probably have some blonde, you've probably been bleached, something like that. Sometimes it's just another reason, which we'll talk about here in a second. But I never had anything that made my hair feel new again, like I had never bleached it before, and ever. And it was, and I say this all the time, no knocking the mullet because some people can rock it. Me, not happening. Can't rock the mullet. So, but I was rocking a fried mullet. It was a chemical haircut, right? Like I didn't cut it like that. It was chemicals that cut it for me. And so now I'm just so happy that it looks like this because I never would have dreamt in my whole entire life it looked like this. But some causes of damage, and it's not just bleach. It's not just bleach. There is, y'all tell me if y'all can hear me. Well, I guess maybe you can. But y'all let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Hey Denise. Okay, so here's some other things that can cause damage besides the overprocessing with bleach for those of you who like blonde. Because it just, I mean, it's just what it is when you use the bleach. So, lack of moisture, which can be caused by a lot of things like dry weather, low humidity, too much heat, like seriously, like in your car, like if your heater's blowing on you, yes, it might feel good, but not only is it bad for your skin to blow that heat directly on you, but it's bad for your hair. Like it's really bad for your hair to be in the sun without protecting your hair. It's just like sunscreen. We have to protect our hair just like we protect our skin. And a lot of people don't realize that, don't do it, can cause damage really bad. Low humidity, like in our air, that can cause damage to our hair. I have a big list of things, so I'm not going to hit them all. But I'm just going to give some tips, like along with these things that cause damage, I'm going to give you like a tip to go along with that. So, excuse me, with your lack of moisture, what you can do is focus with your shampoo on your scalp. Like you don't have to shampoo the ends of your hair. All the ends of your hair needs is moisture. All the time, every day, moisture. So always add moisture into the ends, but keep the shampoo and the cleansers on your scalp, and that's what you're supposed to do anyways. A lot of people don't really know that, so make sure and do that, because too much shampoo down here can definitely dry that out. So another cause would be heat damage, and let's talk a little bit about heat damage slash silicone. Dun dun dun. Like, you may not know about silicone yet, but I'm about to inform you. It is really bad, along with our heating tools, our like curling iron, flat iron, blow dryer. I use all of them. I don't really use the flat iron that much because I don't really have to that much anymore. But any hot tools, they're just not good for your hair, especially repeated overuse over time, just using them every single day, which is what we do. So along with that, if you're not using a silicone-free product, what's happening is every day you're curling your hair, or every other day you're straightening, or whatever it is that you do, and you're also using silicone products. So if you're not using silicone-free products, what's going to happen is your products are leaving a like filmy, waxy residue on your hair. And silicone makes your hair feel like it feels good, like it tricks us, like, oh, that feels so good and soft. But what it's doing is it's coating each layer of, or each strand of your hair with like a layer of plastic. So what happens when, it's literally plastic. So what happens when we put heat onto plastic, especially with a flat iron, especially, everything yes, but especially with a flat iron, it just melts right into the hair, and it really is bad for your hair over time. And even if you're using silicone products and you never use a heat tool in your life, that silicone is still going to suffocate that hair. It's not going to let it get the nutrients in it that it needs to grow sufficiently and like a strong strand of hair. So heat damage is a big thing. So what you can do, some tips for just avoiding heat damage, is use an adjustable heat tool. Like, make sure you buy the heat tools that you can adjust, that you can turn the volume up and down, and put it below, especially if you're using Monat products. But even if you're not, it doesn't ever need to be above 350. That is so incredibly bad for your hair. Unless you have just super coarse, thick hair, then yeah, turn it up, but for real, use a heat protectant. You have to use silicone-free products and a really good heat protectant, because like I said, it's like sunscreen, that we use for our skin. It's sunscreen for our hair. And so a good heat protectant will not only protect it from that heat it's going to put on, but it'll protect it from all environmental factors as well. So the hot tools are a big cause of heat damage. If you have a little white ball at the end of your hair, like a little white thing that you like to pick off, that is heat damage, and that little piece is fried. Another thing is, like I said, for sure, overprocessing. We've already hit that, like hardcore. You bleach your hair, it breaks it down. You color your hair even, it breaks it down over time. It gets that damage. So one thing you can do if you get your hair highlighted all the time, like me, even if you get it colored all the time, you can use a silicone-free product, because like I was saying earlier, it's not going to have those layers of coatings on there that bleach has to break through every single time that you go to the hair, like that you go get your hair done. Color, bleach, whatever it is, it has to break through those layers of silicones every time. So to avoid the damage from over-processing, you can use a silicone-free product. I noticed incredible differences in my clients' hair once they started switching to Monat. It was so much easier to color their hair. We got the desired results so much faster. Their hair felt amazing even after we did a full head of highlights. Like, it should not feel like butter when you run your hands through it after a full head of highlights, but it does, because it's a silicone-free product. It was so much easier to color that hair. So a couple other things I'll just go through really quick. Overwashing, it dries it out. You got the oily scalp, so you think you have to wash it every day, but in reality, it's creating more oil, and it is drying out the ends of your hair really bad. So tip for that is love the dry shampoo. Become best friends with it. It will be your best friend. Use a good dry shampoo that doesn't turn your scalp white, and you're golden. And you can train your hair to not create that oil so much. You won't have to wash as much. Your hair will be more moisturized. Hair ties, that's a big one. Hair ties. Use scrunchies. That's my tip for that. Scrunchies or these little things. Not going to break your hair. And then trims. Like, yes, we have the Rejuva beads. We have the good products. You know, even if you're using all silicone-free products and all of this stuff you're doing. If you're not getting regular trims, and I'm talking like at least once every 12 weeks, at least, you're going to see damage on the ends of your hair. You're going to see split ends. You're going to see all of the stuff that we're talking about, and it start getting frizzy on the ends. You have to manage your ends by getting regular hair trims. And, like, seriously, it will, because a split end, no, your hair doesn't grow from down here. But if you don't get trims, you'll have split ends, which means that split end can break all the way up, like mid-strand, can cause stress right here, can cause breakage everywhere in your hair, even up to here. A split end can do damage up to the root. So you have to get those split ends off of there. And in the meantime, use a split end mender and seal them up. But seriously, you have to get your hair cut. And that's just what you have to do. So I just really quick want to touch on, and then I'll be done. I want to touch on our, you know, all of the Monat products. They help with everything that I'm talking about. So every single one that you could try would help with every single thing that I've just said. But we have something now that differentiates us from, something even more now that differentiates us from any other product brand, and that's our restructuring collection. So it has 4 different products, and what it has is, I talk so much about silicone, so it has a plant-based silicone in it. And it's like, it's like a silicone, but it's a plant-based ingredient that acts like a silicone. So it gives you that feel good, it gives you that slip, but instead of suffocating it and damaging it and doing all of that, its botanical powers, I don't know what you want to say, whatever it does, I'm not the scientist, but whatever it does, it heals your hair strand from the core. It goes into all 3 layers of your hair strand, and it literally repairs it from the inside out. We've never been able to say that Monat can repair. It can nourish. It can make it look good and feel good. But now it can repair the damage. It can work over time to repair this damage. And my kids are screaming, of course. It is amazing. I've been using it. Every single person that I know that has used it is infatuated with it and can't not use it, especially us with the bleached hair, the blondes, that it's not our... I used it this morning too. My hair feels so good today. But anyways, so I'm going to wrap it up there. And don't forget, we have a giveaway for our Rejuva beads that I was talking about. Men's split ends in 60 seconds, clinically proven, no harsh chemicals, all of that good stuff. It's a really good product. And you can get it for free. So just drop a comment, say, hey, on this live, we're going to have a Q&A here in a few minutes. And in between this and the Q&A, we're going to have a few product posts just to talk about some products that we've been using that really work to fight damage and to repair the damage. So make sure and drop comments on those. Let us know about your hair. We want to know about it so we can help you find a solution to whatever it is that you're having trouble with. And then you will be entered into the giveaway. So thank you all for jumping on, and I look forward to seeing who wins the Rejuva beads. Bye, guys.